It's gonna sound kind of mean, but just bear with me. Nothing in this movie goes anywhere, and there are a million plots and themes that go totally unexplored. Let me make a sub-list here so that I can show you what I mean. Number 1. The villain in this movie blatantly makes no sense at all.
Hey guys, that's my favorite YouTuber, Big Joel. I was just watching some of his old videos, and he was talking about The Incredibles 2, and I was like, this is how I feel right now. But obviously not about Incredibles 2, this is how I feel about Attack on Titan. Anyways, I'm just gonna freaking go off and say 139 questions that are left unanswered with the way that chapter 139 is. So I've been watching around, I've been watching people's videos, people who like the ending, people who don't like the ending, right? So I could get like a big scope of what everybody thinks, right? In the fandom. And we get some people who really like it and think it wraps up nicely, and then we get people like myself who don't think it wraps up as nicely because of the unanswered questions and the plot holes. So I'm just assuming the people who liked it they never cared about the plot holes and the unanswered questions. That's just the way I see it. Anyways, question number 1. Why was Historia depressed while pregnant on the porch? Now, let me preface, well, I guess this isn't a preface anymore, but don't give me some speculative answer. Like, actually try and back this up with your manga knowledge, right? Don't give me some speculative, because she knew that thousands of people were gonna die. Okay, but she's on board with it. Millions of people are gonna die, and she's on board with it. Why does she look so depressed? Why did she even agree to being pregnant? To stop herself from getting the Beast Titan. We got that. Cool. Why was she so depressed? Why was she so depressed? Why did Eren grab Hanji and ask her what options they have if he knew he had to do the rumbling by force of Ymir? And yet he apparently always wanted to. Which one is it? Is Ymir controlling him, or did he just always want to do the rumbling? Because I'm confused. What did Historia and Eren talk about? That's a big one. That's what everybody's still wondering. And even if you like the ending, you still can't answer me that question. Why don't we receive one friendly or romantic conversation between Mikasa and Eren throughout the entire manga? And I'm not talking about the scene where Dina, the Titan, is about to chomp on Eren or Mikasa. I'm not talking about that. That was a dire-ass situation. And all he said was he'd wrap the scarf for her as much as she needed. Why does Ymir receive no point of view? Everything's intentional, right? Why was it a choice to have Ymir have no point of view? What of Eren's choices throughout the entire series were his own free will? What did he specifically decide to do in the whole series? We need to know what was actually Eren, what was actually Ymir. And I believe a Ymir point of view could have lended us that. And I don't think 10 pages... 10 pages might be enough to do that, actually. I'll take that back. What happened to the colossal titans after everybody detitanized? Every titan is a human, correct? So Paradis's population just went up by 1 million, right then? If all those colossal titans detitanized, their population should have gone up by 1 million. Or did they just go poof, like the Worm Coon and Ymir and Paths? Everything just went poof. Why did the hallucegenia die? I can't even say that. But why did the hallucegenia die at Ymir's will when it lived separately from her before? It was alive before it came into contact with her. Why did it die when she decided, all right, I've seen enough. Why did it also die? I'm confused. So if somebody could explain that to me. And don't give me no, the host died, so the parasite died. That's not even how that works in real life. You kill the host, the parasite crawls out. As it did. And it's still alive until it's not alive. It looks for a new host, but it doesn't just go poof. Where's all my so realistic people now? Where's that at? Where's that energy? How did Eren manipulate Mikasa's memories? She's an Ackerman, right? We don't know. I feel like we still don't know much about the Ackermans. Is that just me? Because I feel like we don't know much about the Ackermans still, to this day. Oh, it's Titan science. Well, what kind of Titan science? Why was that never elaborated on? Anyways, moving on. Yeah, why was the hallucegenia killed off screen? I would have liked to see it explode or something, or what? Did the hallucigenia decide to die too? The hallucigenia was like, you know what? My host is happy with this result. I will also be choosing to now die. Why was it killed off screen? Now, this one is just a personal opinion, well, a personal question I have. Is Eren the bird at the end? Is that him? Or is it something abstract like everybody's saying? Oh, it's just abstract. He's not actually the bird. It's abstract. Like, what does that mean? Like, is he the bird or not? Why and how is Mikasa allowed in Paradise after being a part of the mob that killed Eren? And she killed Flock. So you're gonna hear bells and whistles and shit in the background. Just ignore it, whatever. It's the 3rd anniversary of Eren's death, correct? We get the ending scene, Mikasa at the tree mourning his death, right? By herself, of course. Why is no one else at Eren's grave mourning his death on the 3rd anniversary? Paradise Island is all Jaegerists, right? And it looks like people are being forced to cheer, right? You see Hitch yawning, like, woohoo, yeah, sure. Eren, yeah, let's go. Of course. Why aren't more people mourning him? And if you say, oh, it's because they don't know where he's buried at. They don't know. How do they not know? How did Mikasa get to Paradise? With Eren's head. Unseen. How did that happen? How did that happen? First question, how did she get there? Everything stomped flat. Second question, how did she make it there without anybody seeing his head? His decomposing head. How did she make it to Paradise? This girl walked 6,000 miles, swam an ocean with Eren's head. By herself. She went by herself. After fighting a war. And she's not an Ackerman anymore, right? Because that was Titan science. How did that happen? That's like 6 questions right there. I can't even begin to unfold on that one. Anyways, yeah, sure, they don't know where he's buried at, but no one's mourning him. It don't make sense. Why did Historia have a baby with her childhood bully? We ever get that answered? We ever get that answered? Oh, he was her bully, but he was indebted to her. He was indebted to her. So, yeah, the queen went to him, and, yeah, they made love, and they had a child. No, that made more sense for, yeah, I need you to stand guard and play as the father. You're indebted to me. You need to do this. But fuck you for bullying me. That makes more sense. But, okay, I won't put my opinion... Sorry. We'll just do the questions. I won't put my opinions in it. I'm sorry. Why were Historia and Ymir the founder set up almost as perfect parallels? What was the point of it? Why? If Historia's big role in the end of the story was to just be the figurehead of the Jaegerist fascist regime, what was the point of her being set up as Ymir's freaking parallel? Almost perfectly. What was the point? cause of Mikasa's headaches? Throughout the whole series, what was the cause? What was the reason? What was the cause of Mikasa's headaches? And why did she get her memories before everyone else? Before Eren was even dead? Why did she get her Eren memories of them living in a cottage together? Like, I don't even know how any of that stuff works. Like, I'm still confused about that. Anybody else? How did she get her memories first? What was the cause of her headaches? Why was she having them since she was a little girl? Anyone? Nobody? Okay. If Marco meant so much to John, seeing as he was the reason he joined the Survey Corps in the first place, Marco was set up as the person who made John selfless, right? Oh, why did Marco have to die? Why was Marco killed, right? Which, by the way, was Ryder and Bertolt's fault, okay? That was their fault. And Annie's. Anyway, I'm jumping ahead of myself. If Marco meant so much to John, made him so selfless, why didn't he see him in the smoke when the battle was over? He saw Sasha. Why wasn't Marco in the smoke? Levi saw Petra, Aruo, Guild or whatever, El Jin, or I don't fucking know their names, but Levi saw all those people. What? Where's Mina and Thomas? Where's Mina and Thomas? Eren's squad. Yeah, they died really soon, but Marco meant so much to Jean. Where was he? Why wasn't he in the smoke? Alright. Now this one, I really would like to know. If anybody knows, please tell me. Why the fuck did Kruger help the Alliance stop the rumbling? What? What was the rumbling not Eren breaking the cycle of hatred? Well, in its completion, that's what it would have meant. So why is Eren Kruger helping the Alliance? That makes no sense. That actually makes no sense. Even if you try to answer that, I'm already calling BS on it because it makes no sense. It's a retcon. He retconned Eren Kruger. Moving on. Did Eren send any memories to Levi? Now, this is my own personal question because he respected Levi a lot. Well, Levi's the only person he let really punch him around and shit until, like, Armin and stuff. And he learned a lot from Levi. Did he not? Well, first of all, how could he send Levi memories? He's an Ackerman, first and foremost, right? But, I mean, he did it for Mikasa. So, did he just not send anything to Levi? Levi said he had some stuff he wanted to say to Eren, too. But that's just, that doesn't really fuck with the plot that much. I just personally would like to know. Why did Peak wish she could speak with Eren? The enemy, right? What? She's laying in the ground? I wish I could have spoken with him. Why? What? Okay. Next question. Who exactly killed Eren's mom? The fandom split. Apparently it was Ymir because, I don't know, she led Dina to do that because it wasn't Carla's time to die yet. But, on the other side, some people are thinking it was Eren. Eren was like, yeah, I had to save Bert because da-da-da-da-da, What? What? So who was it? Who killed Carla? Who is responsible for Carla's death? Literally, why did his mom have to die? I understand why he asked that so many times in the series, because I don't know. No one knows. Why did Ymir see herself in a strong girl, physically strong girl, in love with her savior, Mikasa, and not a weak girl, physically weak, forced to accept roles? Historia. The obvious parallel to Ymir. How is it that she didn't see herself in Historia, her direct descendant? Her blood. What? Yeah, yet the whole time it was Mikasa who Ymir's been waiting for. She's been waiting all this time for Mikasa. Not Historia? Oh, okay. Why is Levi with Gabby and Falco at the end? I will never stop asking. I am confused. I am confused. I am lost. I am confused and lost. Connie was very upset that Sasha died because of Eren. How about Reiner and Annie because of Marco? Right, so I feel like I asked this in a different way earlier. But, yeah, Annie and Reiner freaking killed Marco. And Connie was disgusted by Eren laughing after Sasha died because of him. He didn't directly kill Sasha, okay? He didn't directly kill Sasha. She died as a result of his actions. Sure. In what's the word? Indirectly. As a result of his actions indirectly, she died. But Annie in what's his name? Reiner literally killed Marco. Literally killed him. Alright, yeah. Now they're all just buddies. That makes sense. Oh, I just got a message. Okay. Armin blew up Marley's port. Marley saves his life. They spare his life at the end. He blew up their port. And they spare his life? Marley? Is this the same freaking terrible country we were witnessing the whole series? And we get all these themes of human selfishness and so on and so forth. Why is there okay, it's so realistic, right? This series is praised for being so realistic. You don't think people would want revenge? You don't think people would want revenge? That's why Levi's the only character who acts like an actual person in the series. It was Eren until this chapter 2. What human do you know doesn't want revenge? For first of all, their mother being killed before their eyes, which now we don't know who even is responsible for that. We don't know, he doesn't even know where to direct his hatred. We don't know, and I'm guessing he doesn't know either. Because he's asking the whole series. So I guess it was Ymir, because he was steady asking, even after he touched Historia's hand, steady asking people why his mom had to die. I guess it was Ymir. I guess it was. And I don't understand why this series couldn't have been him having this path, right? He double crosses Zeke at the end. He should have double crossed this bitch Ymir. I don't understand why he didn't just, okay, this bitch wants me to die at this point. I don't want to die. I love Mikasa so much out of nowhere. Sure. Okay, let's just say, yeah, sure, he loves Mikasa so much. He's double crossing everybody else in the fucking series. Why doesn't he double cross this fucking ghost bitch? Could have double crossed her, finished the rumbling, which would have in turn saved Paradis from every cycle of hatred. 80%, what is that? I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but seriously, what? It's been a week or two, right? It's been 2 weeks, and I'm still this upset over it. It just itches at this point. It's gross. I don't like it. If he wanted to be with Mikasa so bad, and he's double-crossing people, and he's asking Hanji, give me another way, whatever, blah, 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 what's another way? Yet he, quote, apparently doesn't have free will. What is he asking her that for? Why is he asking Hanji if there's another way, if he can't physically, mentally do another way anyways, because he's being bound by fate or whatever the fuck? You see, this stuff literally has to be spelled out to us. Does he have free will or not? What is he asking her for? Why is he asking Hanji if there's another way if he can't do another way? He wanted to do the rumbling. He wanted it, right? I don't know why, but ever since I was young, I wanted to flatten the earth, right? So he should have finished it. And since he loves Mikasa so much, he could have been with her at the end, after stomping everybody else out. That could have been an ending. And hey, that would have made sense for the series, because he's fighting for his freedom. What the hell is he a slave to a ghost for? It would have made sense if he did to her what he did to Zeke. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. Of course. 100%. Let me hug you. Yeah, we'll do this. And then I'll let you see what happens with Mikasa, too. Yeah, we'll do it exactly how you want it. And then at the end, when it comes time for Mikasa to kill him or something, and Ymir's waiting to see what will happen, he's like, psych. Psych. He does some Warhammer shit, gets out of there, completes the rumbling, renders Mikasa useless, and then bees with her, since he wanted to be with Mikasa so bad, and he wanted to be with everyone so bad, right? Doesn't that make sense? Anyways, sorry. I keep saying I'm not gonna put my own. It's impossible, guys. You know who you're watching. I'm the fucking female Eren Yeager before his character assassination. Anyways, where am I at? I took notes, y'all. Okay, Bert isn't alive because Armin ate him. Yet no one brings him up. What did I mean by that? No one brings him up. Reiner and Armin are good friends. Right, wasn't Bert such a good friend to Reiner? And, like, it just never comes up that, hey, you're kind of the reason why I don't have my friend Bert anymore. You ex-colossal titan, you. Just interesting that never comes up. It's fine, though, I guess. It doesn't fuck with the plot too much, but I guess whatever. Actually, it does fuck with the plot, because this group of people should not be friends. It doesn't make sense. You know that trope where the, quote, found family join together for an adventure and then break up at the end? They all go their separate ways, da-da-da. But it's people with actual chemistry, so that sucks. This is one of those stories where it's people without chemistry. People who should fucking be at each other's necks. People who should hate each other. Who should be going their separate ways. Don't understand why they're together at all. I'm sure they're ambassadors for peace. Blah, blah, blah. But they're joking at the end, cracking jokes. Everything's all lighthearted. While Armin literally ate Bert. Reiner freaking killed 20% of Paradis. Annie killed Levi's whole squad and is a ruthless, cold-blooded, psychopathic. Anyways, okay, sorry. Okay, anyways. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's get back to these questions. Where was I at? Eren knows the future. So he knew Armin would save the world. But he didn't know if he would survive the rumbling, which Mikasa ended. So, it's revealed in the last chapter that Eren knew everything came down to Mikasa's choice at the end. But somehow, he believed that Armin would be the one to save the world. Maybe he knew Armin would be an ambassador or something like that, right? But he didn't know if he would survive the rumbling. So it's like, which one is it? Did you know I'm going to survive Did you know I was going to survive or not? How do you know I'm going to save the world if I don't even survive this? Which is another question. How the hell did they all survive that? Like, how is there one death, Hanji, at the beginning? How does that make sense? Gabby should have died. How did she survive that? How did any one of them survive that, besides maybe the shifters? And even they were getting their asses kicked. That really doesn't make that much sense, honestly. Anyways, let's keep going. So Eren put all of his friends in danger, just so Ymir could see if Mikasa would kill him. Yet we're to believe that he cares so much about these people. Why did he then choose Ymir over his friends? Make that one make sense. You guys are my precious friends that I care about so much. Yet, I'm gonna go down this path so this ghost can see if Mikasa is the one who... see what Mikasa does. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that exactly means so clearly, but let's just see what Mikasa does for this ghost chick. Even though, you know, you guys may or may not survive it, but I care so much about you guys. Like, the agency is completely mixed up. The convictions, none of it makes sense. Okay, going on. What's the point of Grisha? What's the point of the Grisha and Eren, your free panel? What is the point of that? Now, this is something I feel like there actually might be an answer. Of course, it's going to have to be a speculative one, because, you know, how would you actually know? But somebody actually answer me that, because I would like to know, because it seems random to me. Because Eren's shoal wasn't free at all. Another one, why didn't Eren just tell his friends about his plans? Was it just to keep us, the audience, in the dark? Because he honestly could have told them. Once the rumbling started, via paths or whatever the fuck, he could have been like, hey guys, I'm gonna kill 80% of people. Y'all should do XYZ so you can stay alive, you know? And then come kill me just to make you guys look like heroes. So you guys can look good, right? I'm gonna kill 80% of humanity. And you guys can come kill me and look good. And then that's it for the persecution or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And that's all good and great then, right? Why didn't he just tell them? If it's thanks Eren for becoming a mass murderer. Oh, thanks. Oh, shucks, Eren. You goofy goober. If it's all that now, why didn't he just tell them? During the rumbling. Hey guys, yeah, this sucks, but I'm doing this so, you know, you guys can look like heroes. That's it. Could have saved them a bunch of heartache. And he didn't even have to do his whole Mikasa, screw you bullshit, yada yada yada. Especially if he's gonna just tell the truth at the end. I don't understand why any of that was necessary then. So, now this is a big one. Eren spent 4 or 5 years learning how to use his Titan abilities. How the hell did Falco just spring up knowing exactly how to use the Jaws Titan? This kid had this Titan for a couple months. If even. And he didn't practice with it at all. He just knows how to maneuver his Titan. That's not how we saw this working out. Eren didn't know shit. Of course he was in Paradis, so there's a lot he just didn't know off the bat, obviously, automatically. But I'm sure even Reiner and Annie had to train for a little bit with their Titans. But nah, freaking, what's his name? Falco is a full equipped warbird. Just immediately. Sure. Alright. What else do I have here? Why can Falco fly? What is the significance of his Beast Titan being a bird? You know, all of this sets up that Falco's gonna play some big part in freeing somebody or doing something. Falco doesn't do shit. Jack shit. But is the transportation for the Alliance. That's all. That's it. So it just... Why is he a bird? What the fuck? Well, why? We don't even know how the Beast Titan works. Why is Zeke a monkey? Why was the Xaver guy a goat? We don't get, like, even crumbs. We don't even get crumbs. Why did Grisha agree to give Eren the Founding Titan? Did he know things would end up as shitty as they are now? Did Eren say, hey, Grisha, give me the Founding Titan ability, kill all of these kids, and I will kill 80% of the world. And I will turn Paradis Island into a fascist regime. After myself. the killer of 80% in the world, of the world. Please give me the founding titan. And Grisha's like, yeah, sure, why not? And then after a couple eons in paths, he's like, wait a minute, I changed my mind. Zeke, stop him. What was the point? What was the point of him trying to get Zeke to stop him when he gave him the power in the first place? Or did Eren double cross Grisha? Which, that would have been cool. If he lied to Grisha too, that would have been pretty cool. You know, but it's just unanswered. It would have been awesome if Eren had the freaking insight, you know, once he touched Historia, go back in time or whatever, since he did that, right? Lie to Grisha, yeah, I'm gonna take this power and I'm gonna fucking do something that's not genocide with it, right? Yeah, maybe he just left out. I'm gonna free all the Eldians from the Titan curse. Because that's all he actually does, right? Takes away their best weapon. Maybe he told him that. Maybe he told Grisha that. And not about the genocide part. Maybe he just... But I still feel like we need an answer. I don't think that should be speculation. Why is that left up to speculation? What else? We're nearing the end of my list, guys. What happened to the Hizuru Princess Mikasa arc? We do see, what's her name? Kiyomi or whatever in Paradise at the end. I guess she's their ally. Cool. But that arc is still unexplored. And it's just, that's it. Whoop-de-doo, that's the end of it. Oh, show me your scar or whatever. Oh, look, here it is. That's it. Cool. So, they overthrew the government, the Igris. Historia protected John's family. What's stopping them from overthrowing Historia? Royal blood doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. There's no Titans anymore. Why does the royal blood matter? It doesn't, right? Okay. Historia being royal, she wasn't significant in any way. Anyways, so couldn't they just Zackley her ass? Especially if her child is an Eren's. Especially if her child is an Eren's. They overthrew the government, which means Historia is no longer... I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but you know what I mean. If they overthrew the government that put Historia into power, and that government's overthrown, she technically... Like, why does she still have power? Now, it would be super cool and super sweet if she has power because she's, you know, Eren's lover or whatever. And now, since, you know, the rumbling's complete, whatnot, have you, woo woo, she can reveal, oh, this is my and Eren's child. I am the biggest Jaegerist. I bore the next Jaeger. Here's Ymir Jaeger, bro. Like, that would have been awesome. But instead, it's not even left to speculation. We're to assume with like 99% confidence that it's just the farmer's child at this point. Which, that doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. Like, they could fucking literally Zackley Historia at any point. Any point. Her saying, no, don't kill the Alliance. That shouldn't hold any weight in this fascist Jaegerist regime. That should not hold any weight. As soon as the Alliance steps into Paradise, they're going to behead them all. And that's how I see the story ending. Where are we at? We're at our last, 6. What is the point of the Historia giving birth panels during the rumbling? There is none. We're expecting... everybody was expecting 139 to be Eren, Ymir, and Historia's point of views. Because those are the only ones we didn't get for a while. Nope. We just get Historia giving birth for no reason. Just to... It's ironic because life is being born and life is being taken away. No, give me a non-speculative answer of why these panels are showing up during the rumbling. He freaking retconned his own ending. He retconned the story itself. You ever heard of a person retconning their own story? Sure, Eren was retconned, but he fucking retconned the whole story, bro. What else? What else we got here? Guys, my handwriting's really bad. What is Ymir? Is she a ghost? How did Ramsay see her before he died? Is she a ghost? What? So you don't need to be like in paths to see her. She can just roam about. She can walk around in the outside world. What is she? What is she? I don't know. How did Mikasa know that Eren was in the mouth? We still don't get this answer. She just knows that, even though he has the Warhammer Titan ability. So he could and should be somewhere far away, remote controlling these Titans, but no, she was right. He was, in fact, in the mouth. Don't know how she knew that, but sure, it just happened like that. I've definitely said this in my other videos, and I probably even said this earlier, but why is it thank you for the rumbling Eren at 80% and not for 100%? This is just weird. Like, why didn't, if he wanted to live so bad, wanted to be next to Mikasa, he should have told them his plan prior to this whole thing happening. Told him the plan. No, he didn't even have a plan. Never mind. He should have had a plan. The fuck? He should have literally had a plan. Moving on. If Eren loved Mikasa, why didn't he complete the rumbling and live with her? Exactly. Why didn't Eren complete the rumbling to actually ensure his friend's survival? Exactly. I don't know. I do not know. What is the moral of the story? What are the big takeaways? What did Isayama intend? I really would like to know. And going back to the why didn't Eren complete the rumbling to actually ensure his friend's survival? Going back to that question, he was willing to sacrifice his mom to save his friends, right? Cool. He was willing to kill billions of innocent people to save his friends, right? Cool. Why is it that he gave up? If it was all for his friends, why did he give up? The second the Alliance steps in paradise, they're dead. They're dead! They're dead. They're gonna treat them just like Flo did. Flo was ready to pop them all off to prevent them from killing Eren. They're gonna respond just like that. So Eren, I don't understand why he didn't just complete his rumbling and live with his friends. Like, it just don't make sense. It just don't make sense, baby. Anyways, why did Ymir or Eren have Dina eat his mom instead of doing literally anything else? I don't know why that's the last question I wrote down, but that's just the way it worked. Oh, look, guys. Looks like we're going to end in 40 minutes. Thank goodness, because I wasn't trying to do 50 again. That was too much. So I leave you guys with these questions. Please, in the comments, answer them if you can. I will be in the comments checking and talking with you guys and whatnot. Answer the questions if you can. If you can. I know it's going to be really hard. but answer the questions if you can. Let me know if you guys think I should make this, like, structured, like, video essay. Yeah, let me know if you guys think I should make a structured video essay about the ending and why it doesn't work, because I was going to, but that takes a long time, and especially when I can just do it like this quick, no editing, no nothing. I can just speak my mind and just be on my way, and it's just faster this way. Should I actually make, like, a structured, nice, appealing video essay with my face all over it and whatnot? Should I do that? Would you guys watch it? It would be like an hour long. Like my fucking Can We Defend Eren Yeager video essay that was an hour long before Eren's character was fucking retconned. Yeah. Anyways, the guy in the beginning was Big Joel. Please watch his channel. I would literally pay him to make a video about this ending. I don't know if he watches Attack on Titan though, but I would pay him. He's really smart and he would eat it up. Anyways, bye.